Oh.
Gar, come out of your room.
No.
Why?
Sakya, man. Poor Sakya.
Oh, he's fine.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
It's just a show, Gar.
It's just a show.
Just a
He's
show.
not real.
But Sakya, man, his life went to crumbles.
I don't think it was just a show. I mean, it's happening, just not in this world, right?
Sure.
That just makes it worse.
Oh crap, that's not what I meant to do.
They really are the poopers now.
Wow, okay.
Cue the roll call!
We are live! Mike! Zenkaigan! Connect.
Loading. Broadcast.
Wielding equipment, the plot, and ire! Bluecaster, Ishida Zazil!
Loud and impulsive. Pinkcaster, Lane.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Yellowcaster, Follow Guard.
One little spark of courage. Dreamcaster, Global South Perka.
Watching all the anime. Redcaster, Joe Raider.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Hi everyone, welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger.
That's Dreamcaster, everyone, via Discord, and live here for all of you in such a long time, it's Redcaster Joe Raven! Woo! I don't know why I'm making a weird pose.
Here for the special topic.
Thanks, Jim Carrey.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then!
God, it reminds me of the Jim Carrey family reunion sketch.
Oh, from the so SNL did.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it.
Jesus Christ, so weird.
Love it.
So what are we talking about today, boys?
Well, before we get into any of that, we have a lot of new fans joining us via Discord this week.
Blazette, Pokemon episode!
Yeah, Blaze tends to match up. It's episode 229 this week of Radio Sentai Castranger, so let us know what Pokemon that is first off. And just to anyone who might be listening for the first time, let's give you the brief synopsis. We are a Toronto-based gaggle of nerds, weebs, and idiots of various caliber who come together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and usually another feature topic of some sort, with a awkward blend of season critique and what we like to think is comedy.
This is a comedy show.
I like to think it is, and that's the real joke.
Oh.
I thought it was a thriller drama.
Wait, I thought it was a dramedy.
I was waiting for the rom-com to kick in.
Can we make this a sci-fi thriller?
Well, can we get Bradley Cooper join us?
Ooh, Bradley Cooper, I like that.
He's not doing anything.
I mean, Guardians 3 isn't happening.
Yikes!
No, Bradley Cooper would voice our mascot.
Terrible
Yo,
Coon?
Pinky Treble-san?
Yeah.
Terrible Coon?
Terrible Coon?
That's a mascot we thought of years ago and haven't done anything with.
Oh, you mean
Still
Ultraman
drawing
Stag?
some.
Well, until today, Emily, reveal it. No. She's like, what?
No, I've been just making that theater picture.
Yeah, let me find that theater picture quickly on my phone.
It would have been amazing if just Emily actually had something. See?
I have drawings that exist on my other computer.
If you can share one if you want.
I mean, guys.
You're the new Blue Ranger?
She did draw this for Lane and I for Ultra Ranger.
Oh, okay.
I love I look bigger than you, even though you're bigger than me.
She distorted it weirdly. That's not how it's supposed to look. Like that.
I swear to God, for half a second I thought you were both wearing crimson vests. And you just had really you had bad hunchbacks.
It looked normal when I sent it. I don't know what happened.
Gar, are we the Siskel and Ebert of Ultraman?
Can I be the
Like-
Ebert?
This is
Ultra
what it
Siskel and Ultra Ebert?
like.
Which means
This is what it looked like when I sent it.
Oh God, it's 2019. He died in 1999.
Looked like that.
Fuck!
You're seeing behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's the original one that she.
Woo! Nothing! Nothing's on the screen!
No,
yeah!
According to Gar, I do that a lot when we watch that. I put my arms up.
Yeah, when we were watching Bumblebee, you had your arms up when like certain songs came on. There was like 30 other people
Oh
in
my
the
god,
theater.
I just realized something. It's transparent, and I just posted it.
Oh, there's some fresh meme material for you.
Oh. Yes.
What are Lane and Gar watching this
What are you
week?
watching? You can decide.
Can someone please Photoshop Toma's face onto the screen for me?
Or that shot of Lane doing Toma's face.
Thank
No,
you.
no, Emily, you gotta send them the blank one without the chairs.
Why?
they can-
No, leave that in.
It's just a blank picture of a theater.
Leave that in.
Well, that way they can make perfect memes.
No, anyone who knows what they're doing. will know
For
how to get around
any
you
new
guys.
fans who are here in the Discord chat, if any of our old fans have a picture of Toma's face, please post it right now.
From I think episode 2 of Lupin.
Yep.
No, like
Yeah, it's when it's
episode, like, 6 or
no, it was episode 2 when he saw his fucking fiance shatter before him.
Yeah.
It's just the chairs so you can put them watching anything you
There
want.
you go.
You can have them like in front of
great.
anything.
You know, countdown to gay porn in 3.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's gonna be
Penis.
no, if it's gonna be gay porn,
Sorry.
at least get Kenzaki's actor.
Oh.
Anyways,
this isn't what I intended to happen.
All right, this is Castranger.
Blaze, what's the Pokemon? Jesus
For the love of God.
Anyway, so this week we're talking about Zeo episode 19, Patranger episode 48. God damn, was that a fucking feelsy
Oh
episode.
no, here comes the tears.
And Gar...
Please introduce what our feature topic is for this week.
So the feature topic this week is, since today is January 25th, some of you may know that today today is Shotaro Ishinomori's birthday. So I decided, why don't we talk about the documentary special that came out last year around like September, August area, called The Story of Shotaro Ishinomori, the man who created heroes.
And apologies to those who thought we were still going to do the Kamen Rider Build movie, because I did say that last week, but we did post in the Discord. So there's another reason for you to join the Discord if you haven't yet. Woo!
Woo!
But we are going to do the Build movie next week.
Woo!
Woo!
And so...
I'm sorry about the drawing thing taking up time. You told me to post I didn't intend. I was just because I gave it to Gar
okay.
last night.
It's okay.
And then he posted it and it had like everybody looking lumpy.
Oh, no. Okay, no. Funded Wrestler wins. Mystery Science Theater Ultra Ranger.
Here we go.
Mystery
That's
Science
awesome
Ultra.
though. I like that idea.
Do we need our own robot character?
Yes.
We
Treble
can
cut.
Just get terrible cut.
I mean, we can just steal Poyo from Linkara.
Don't steal Poyo.
We have our own.
Oh, what about
though.
Spoonie's
Let's
robot?
Just use it.
I don't remember.
Burton?
Yeah.
Oh, Emily knows it. It's Burton.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie.
No.
Anyways, let's go on to Zeo!
Sorry about that. I wasted time again.
Okay, so I couldn't follow this episode too well, honestly.
Yeah, this episode
it was
was
just
kinda weird.
it was just about quiz.
The show is officially throwing its own rules into a fucking time blender.
I mean, what are we even watching?
First, let's get it out of the way. Let's get our Waga counters up.
Oh yes, so the current
Wagas.
Wagamao counter is at a whopping 36.
And I am up to 11 Waga Kyuseishus.
You're getting there.
He's on a fucking tear to catch up with you.
I just love that Gauche is just like, fuck off. I'm never gonna listen to you. And he's like, oh, but you will,
Like,
my savior.
There's almost a
He
weird...
got really weirdly close to Gates in this episode.
There's a strange.
You could say he's gay for Gates.
There's just a strange. You will do the thing. I will make sure.
You will be.
There's almost... You could almost call it a weird consistency to how inconsistent Gates is with his own fucking objective. In trots fucking Froz here, who tells Gates, you're going to do the thing that you want to do, which is kill Omazeo and save the timeline, if you do what I ask you to do. And he doesn't do it. For some reason.
Because he doesn't trust Waz, and this is technically Waz.
But it's was from a different timeline.
It still was. Gates has known Waz for quite some time, knows what kind of person he is, and doesn't fucking trust him in the first place.
But they know this
Why
is was from a
would he-
different timeline
Yes,
because they've
but
tried to go to that timeline.
But why would he trust somebody with Waz's face? Just
That's
fucking
racist.
cuz.
Just fucking was.
That's
'Cause,
faces?
once again, they can't get to that other timeline. They don't know how things actually are. For all they know, he's fucking with them and doing something.
And you know what? I won't eliminate that as a possibility. But I still think Gates is the most non-committal, inconsistent, poorly written piece of bullshit Kamen Rider has produced in recent history.
And you're right. He is. You're not wrong. I'm just giving the excuse.
Yeah. But the funniest part about this episode, at least at the start, is Froz walks in and steals the recap from Agua's.
Yeah, I called that shit. I called that last week that was gonna happen.
Well done.
You specifically said that he was gonna do that, and the second I saw it, I was thinking, hey, they guessed it.
Yep.
Nice. But yeah, he does the recap, and it's like, ooh, someone's going to obtain the Power of Kamen Rider quiz. Spoiler alert, it's me!
Can I make a brief mention about Kamen Rider quiz?
Yeah.
So even though I don't watch Kamen Rider Zeo, for many reasons, I still saw the scene with the introduction of Kamen Rider quiz. Can he be a show?
I know, he was so good.
When we were talking about the fucking Rider Time side specials, I was pissed, because I'm like, why are we not immediately getting a quiz special?
Because Ryuki better.
No.
Everyone loves Ryuki.
You love Ryuki.
No, you don't see the giant Ryuki collection.
Also, Quiz's character has a fucking awesome name.
Yeah, I had it written.
Doan Mondo.
Doan Mondo.
His dad is a quiz.
Well, that's short for another quiz.
Upside down.
A quiz. I kind of don't like his character design, but Quiz's design is just a straight up ride player.
I like and don't like it. I'm not a big fan of the helmet. But
it's just ghost helmet with some question marks.
I love the belt. I love the belt. I love the little like question mark little thing he like inserts into the belt. I like he inserts it from like the top into the center of the belt. And I like that it goes like fashion, question.
That was so tone deaf. I didn't like it. The only thing about Quiz that I do like is when he goes for the Hisats, he takes the question mark out and it turns into an exclamation mark.
Exclamation point, yeah.
I thought that was really fucking clever.
Yep.
But outside of that, I don't really like Quiz.
I like Quiz.
The effects on, like, the CGI on his transformation and attack effects were pretty good, considering the motif. I just don't like the design that much, and his human form was an atrocious design. What the fuck is that hat?
Maybe they're fashionable in 2040.
Oh, right, he's from 2040.
You can't fucking talk about future fashion trends, Itchy.
God damn it.
I mean, Moon Boots came back.
I mean, look at Waz. He's from an alternate future, and he looks pretty cool.
I actually don't like other Waz's design.
Sure.
Also, when's Kamen Rider Aqua gonna show up?
Never.
That'd be cool if they did.
No.
I mean, he's from the year 2050.
He was in one of the O's movies, and he was a writer from the future.
Year 2051.
Oh, then they should have him show up. That would be fun.
Right?
Well, no. What happened was he was the new O's, and he had like he was Poseidon or whatever like that. But then some monster took over his rider form, and then Kagami was like, "Oh, here's this other belt. Go back to the past and fucking defeat your other self.
Go defeat me."
Yeah. And Aqua was more of a Showa-esque rider
because he was powered by water, whereas the original rider was powered by wind.
I'm still disappointed that we've never gotten the SH figure arts of Aqua.
Yeah, because
join the club of disappointed figure arts.
He rode a fucking jet ski.
At least he showed up.
At
least he showed up, unlike some things.
Some things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basha Fever.
Oh.
Fuck you! It was in the video game!
It doesn't count.
Never in the show. Not once.
Not where it counts.
Why would you open up old wounds like that?
So, as I mentioned last week, that I was very curious to see what Quiz's powers were, like what his abilities were as a Quiz power-themed rider.
It's such exploitable horseshit!
Will you get your ass kicked by me? Right or wrong?
No.
Correct!
Maruka Butska!
Yeah, oh god, he just keeps going, Maruka Butska!
Judgment time.
And I get that because Maru means like perfect circle, because the circle for correct.
Yeah, and Batsu is X.
Batsu means punishment for being incorrect.
Yep, but it also is literally X, like Batsmaru, the
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
And then he like he's about to hit them with his rider kick, and he's just like, will my rider kick defeat you? And Seo's just on the ground, just like, I really fucking hope it's wrong. No,
please tell me it's wrong. Here's the problem. There's the problem with that thing. You just hit him with the most catch-22 bullshit,
right?
Because if it's right, you're gonna kick him in the head regardless, and if he's wrong, he gets shocked because he was wrong.
Right? That's why this.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the most god-modding, cheat shit, exploitable power set riders ever produced.
And then we get like two, and then like when he's like jumping up to the rider kick, like he gets like a circle panel, like a correct panel and a wrong panel, and then he goes through whichever one's the right answer. And
that's really clever. I like that. It's probably one of the only rider kicks that's not easily dodgeable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a couple like builds where he like traps you with the math, but like most of them, if you're paying attention,
I love how it actually describes it, and yet it's still hilarious out of context.
Right?
He traps you with the math.
Speaking of context, at my work we got the movie The Kid That Who Becomes King, and I'm just thinking of Kamen Rider Zio all damn, just like this is just Kamen Rider Zio.
I don't blame you.
Also, apparently Patrick Stewart's in that movie, according to me.
As Merlin.
Alright, now I kind of want to see... Everyone at my work wants to go see that movie.
Well, from my understanding from the trailer, Merlin is played by a teenager for the most part, but then it's like, if you're Merlin, aren't you supposed to be old? This isn't my true form, turns into Patrick Stewart. This is what I actually look like. Oh.
I'm Patrick Stewart. Engage.
Played by himself.
Make it so, King
So
Arthur.
he actually is Patrick Stewart.
I just think of Patrick Stewart as the voice of Susie's mind from Family Guy now. I don't know, this is Patrick
I just think it's clever. I just think it's clever in the Emoji Movie. Patrick Stewart voiced the poop emoji, and then when there was like a flashback of like young poop emoji, they got James McAvoy to voice him. Yeah, see, these two get it.
How appropriate, because that movie was shit.
No, it's a joke about how James McAvoy plays younger Xavier.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so we also see another quiz, and he's fucking cool looking. I like that he has like brains. Well, and I get it too because it's left brain, right brain.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool.
Yeah. So apparently another quiz was Mondo's dad and a researcher who was pretty shit at what he did and decided to accept the contract from the Timejackers in order to go around eating people's brains. So he's the fucking Riddler.
He's the Riddler.
Killmaster. Or what was it? Captain Death?
Captain Kill.
Yeah, Captain Kill.
Puzzler.
What was the song that you were singing when we were talking yesterday? When he uses the helmet?
Oh yeah. Sucking up your IQ. Feeding on your rider.
Eating on your brain.
Quiz!
Yep.
Oh god.
Same riff, but with quiz noises.
Quiz.
Is that quiz noises?
I guess.
So, it's just... I don't know why, but I just find it really entertaining, and I'm just enjoying seeing, like, Waz just miserable.
Yeah,
he hates how other Waz is just...
seeing Waz miserable?
No, because
it's
just...
better in every single way.
Exactly, and he's just so, and Soko goes up to him, he's just like, why the fuck are you, like, following me around and stuff like that? It's like, don't you have the answers in the book? And he's like, no, they're not. Stop recording this book.
I didn't write this chapter of the fan fiction.
I gotta do it by the book.
And just it's so.
You gotta do the cooking by the book.
Like,
really about to make that joke.
And I love that song. No,
it's making me crazy.
So as we know, you can't defeat another rider unless you have use the powers of the original rider.
Doesn't fucking stop them from trying.
No, but still.
Yeah, that was weird.
No,
so
but it doesn't matter
could technically defeat other quiz.
Because otherwise, it's just go right in his fucking book and go, I'm gonna defeat another quiz, and he fucking defeats them. And it's like, yay!
What happened to that?
Nobody can defeat him. He just gets the watch put back in.
What what happened to that photo of the other was where it's like in his book, and then Godzilla showed up and killed both?
You're sub to Castranger, true or false?
That's cute.
Wait, what?
You're sub to Castranger, Maruka Butsuka.
Maruka.
I just love that Sogo and Aguaz are just talking about the fact that they're going on with what Froz wants them to do, and Aguaz effectively turns to Sogo and go, "Are you Waga fucking with me?"
Isn't there one more future writer?
Yes,
Kikai.
Blaze, one problem with that theory. The people who are the monsters are innocent people, so it wouldn't be very hero-like for them to kill said people.
Also, it's Quiz's father, so if they kill him, then Quiz ceases to exist.
That's a good point.
I'm sorry, guys. I love Quiz's design.
It's just a ride player.
Or, and hear me out, we can go back in time and defeat him when he was made and nothing he did happened.
Except we go forward in time, because they're from the future.
Right?
Gotta go back in time.
Back into the future.
Back to the future.
I have to stop it from destroying my rider!
I was about to say it.
I got it. We know the true identity of another was. Ishuri Kenjer.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I've been on a binge watching marathon.
Yeah, you watched
Harry
like
Kenjer.
fucking like 20 episodes in a day.
You've
You've been watching the Harry Potter
In a day?
Rangers?
Yeah.
The Harry Potter Rangers.
Yeah, because Hurricanger's name comes from Hari Kenja. Hari and the Kenja, which is the Philosopher's Stone. That's actually where the name came
I
from.
thought they just took the school element from Harry Potter.
Nope. Hari Kenja.
Because
Harry Potter was
super
popular.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Five's blaster armor.
I have several questions.
Wow. He's got Fives boomboxes. Oh, I can't even say that because there actually is a Fives boombox.
CSM, Fives Boombox.
I would buy the fuck out of the Fives sounder. No shit.
Even though it was never an actual toy.
Right? It just plays cassette tapes. What the fuck do I do with this?
Don't touch the mighty Kamen Rider version.
Wow. Is that Zarin?
No.
No. They're shorter.
Who else owns that many fucking drivers?
Right?
Japanese people.
I met Saren. He's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so Froz decides to get all creepy, cuddly, close within Gates' personal space bubble a little bit.
No.
And he effectively responds with, "I'm not your Nakama, motherfucker." But yeah, so... yeah, we talked about a bunch of that. You know what I really don't get? Why the fuck Gates is using Exate armor so goddamn much lately? It's really weird. He looked better with Genmu armor, and even that form wasn't super amazing. But yeah, we see Zio and Gates try to fight another Quiz, knowing damn well they can't do a thing to properly stop him. But during that fight, we get to see a new insert song, which sounds pretty cool. And we get to see Decade Armor O's form, which is basically Tajadoru.
Oh, there was also,
And this is the part where
sorry
Blaze
for
at
being-
shits his pants.
for being so darn spacey, but, they did a really good running transformation in this episode.
Oh yeah, right at the start of the episode, there's a neat running double henshin. Because we don't got time for proper cinematic henshins and shit.
But
See,
actually, it was
there-
very cinematic and cool.
There's me with Zarin Zephyr, MagFest 2015.
Yeah.
Also, when they froze the time, and she came, and instead of just freezing the time and making the, another Quiz move, she made it so the two of them kicked each other in the face.
Let's talk about that, because holy fuck.
Also, to people like looking at that picture, I have to tell people I'm like 6'3", so I'm a very, very tall guy.
You keep saying that, buddy.
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's, okay, so the Pokemon is Houndoom.
Oh yeah, it was Hound. I think someone mentioned it earlier.
I knew Zarin before he was cool.
Yeah, well,
Because
I
I
knew
guess
Stranger before it went
hour
to shit.
last week.
Whoa, fuck
Whoa.
you, Gar.
I'm joking.
But yeah, so Aura stops time, walks in, and just like rotates Zio and Gates mid-rider kick so they hit each other.
Oh, that was hilarious!
I sat there when they did that and like, how the fuck you guys keep losing if you're capable of doing that?
Right?
Yeah, and then I bring up the point where Wool was like, other Woz kept fucking stopping Wool's time freezing ability because he's just like, nope, fuck you. You gonna listen to me now?
Are we gonna have a civilized chat, or are you gonna die?
Are you gonna get run over by this car?
Wait, what?
First one!
Literally, like, Wool was trying to stop this car from, like, time freeze this car from running him over, and Woz just kept writing, no, the car's gonna hit you. No, the car's gonna hit you. No, the car's gonna hit you.
Well, in other news, we have 410 subscribers.
Yay! Thank you, people!
I love you all.
Alright, so just...
That was probably because I donated to the Game Grumps live stream on the Castranger channel earlier today.
Just 400 and...
I donated $410.
Just 390 more to 800.
And then 1,000.
We're trying to get to 1,000. You've confused me now.
Don't never forget. We'll either we'll hit 1,000 or 800, whichever comes first. That will always be the best way to end Castranger.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, what were you complaining about, Ichi? That like you saw like Gates and then Quiz like henshining together, and you just thought it was weird.
Yeah, so you see Gates and Quiz like henshin opposite each other, and there's just such a I don't know if anyone else felt this, but I felt such a weird tonal I don't even know what to call it. Such weird, like the tone of the two writers is so awkwardly different.
Well,
like,
yeah, because
Gates is just Captain Serious Fuckface, and then you have this guy over here in a goofy ass hat going, Fashion! Question! I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching?
One's from 2068, one's from 2040. In that 28-year gap, things got fucking weird and serious.
They're from different timelines.
It's the future!
They're from different...
Yes.
Ooh, an Aqua Mirai watch.
That's
He was
cool.
a hotel detective in the future.
It's a custom-made aqua.
Aqua!
No lie, I would buy the shit out of that.
Aqua was cool looking in terms of design, in all seriousness.
We need Mirai watches of all the riders from the future.
I want new Deno.
I was about to say new Deno.
I buy new
That's
Deno.
it. New Deno travels, picks up Aqua, they show up and they kick Kamen Rider Waz's ass.
That's what I keep saying. In the Gates v Cinema movie, you need to team up with Kamen Rider Aqua, new Deno,
new Kiva,
and new Kiva.
Can you really say new Kiva? It was just a Toya in a cosplay.
They can get his actor back.
I'll count it.
Would you really count new Kiva as a new rider?
Yes.
Yes. He did say he came from the future.
His name, therefore.
Wasn't there like a Kiva at the 4th?
Yeah.
He came from the year 20...
And the fucking Neo Fanguy.
Neo Fanguy.
I think it was the year 2022.
Yeah.
Like same year as Shuriken.
Shinobi.
That's how much I care about him.
Ninja!
I don't give a shit, Nobi.
Shinobi?
Or at least I think so. I'm gonna look up when new Kiva showed up. Or what year he's from.
So anyway, Kamen Rider Waz steps in because Gates isn't doing jack shit, and shows off the same Keisatsu we saw last week, which was Shinobi's Ichigeki Kamen! Can I just say that I absolutely fucking love the Zekan Despair?
Okay, so he's from the year 2031.
Who is?
New Kiva.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kiva the 4th.
Yes, Kibat Bato San or Yonsei.
Masano Kurenai.
Yes, Masao.
Masao. Wataru's son.
Yes. Thanks for spoiling Kiva for Emily.
It was a throwaway line in the finale.
It was 11 years ago.
I kind of know what happens in Kiva, but not, like, completely. But either way, whether I know or not, I still want to watch it, just like Gaim. One of the first things I knew about Gaim was how it ended, and...
Well, we can definitely do that sometime.
Yes.
But the interesting thing is, when you see the whole plotline about not Hiromu from Go Busters and his dad being another quiz, your immediate assumption, and rightfully done so, is that he's gone back in time to save his father from going down the path of evil.
But nope, he just wants to ask him if he still loves his mom?
Because she's in a hospital dying.
Oh.
That was a really...
know if that's heartwarming or douchey.
That was a really weird twist on that plot thread.
I do not know if that counts as heartwarming or douchey.
Yeah.
Or both.
But yeah, so next week we will get to see Waz featuring Quiz, and surprisingly, Zio Double Armor.
Yeah, that's...
I thought that would only be in the movie.
Which means Heisei Generations Forever
has already happened.
Is a thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a thing.
There's new Deno.
I love New Deno's design.
Oh, I love New Deno as well.
I want them to put out a figure art of Neo Taro.
Renewal figure art of New Deno, please.
I want that figure art they teased of fucking Teddy. Spoil.
Yeah, they did.
You mean Alexander Bitch?
I would love a figure art of Alexandra Bitch.
Alright, that was the name owner changed.
Fun fact, his actual name is Neo Taros.
But everyone calls him Teddy.
No,
This
just
is
Kotaro
really
does.
bad, but I honestly thought you were gonna say his other name is Neovin.
Neo Bitch.
Well, the best thing that ever happened
What kind of dog monster, I guess?
was in the summer movie when Sieg turned into Deno wing form. And Momotaro's question is like, how come you get to transform with him? And Sieg just like, oh, I am a higher being above you all. And Momotaro,
I already said my catchphrase.
well, not that, but he's like he says something. Momo still doesn't get it. Urotaros kicks the villain behind him, or like he does like a tornado kick to be right in front of Momo. He's like, he means you're stupid, senpai.
Yeah. My favorite thing about Deno will always be new Deno Vega form from the Onigashima movie. That is the most badass thing Deno ever did.
Let me grab a picture.
Yeah. And also in our chat, Rider Custom has put in Zio Muteki armor.
Meh.
Not bad.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh. Oh, cool.
Double the invincibility.
His last 20 seconds.
Now just remember, people, that face is for decoration.
Mune no kao wa yappari kazari da!
Sure.
That was one of the first figure arts I got, I think. And I still have it. So yeah, that is Zio. Take us in, sir.
Your cook sitter.
Good fucking job.
Oh my god.
They didn't pull Capo. They actually did it.
Yeah. You were like, oh, episode 50. I'm like, no, they're not, Gar.
I genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought there would be a cop-out, but then I remembered when this episode is.
Right? Then you remember it's like 3 episodes from the end of the series.
Yeah,
You're like,
so what else
it was gonna happen sooner or later.
It's about fucking time we did the thing.
Just the whole time when they actually reveal it, I just, in my head,
I was like, they've got, Kogre's put some disguise on them. They've got, like, a different disguise under the mask or
they
something.
just so, no, but I was just like, when
No more tricks.
Keiichiro's just staring at them, and I just wanted his head, he's just like, I knew it!
Technically, it
And the
was...
sincerity of it was really... Honestly, this episode was just really... I'm sorry, I'm not very good at, like, at saying stuff, but I just think it was really emotionally in-depth and good and strong.
I'm sorry, just to follow up with Lane's joke. Somebody better pick up that phone, because I fucking called it.
Technically, it was Tsukasa who called it first.
Yeah.
Just Tsukasa. Yeah, I won the $10.
Yeah. I will say that the actual shot where they revealed them, they took off their masks and they pulled their hats in front of their faces. Beautiful.
That was well done.
They
Loved those shots.
I'll admit, this episode was really well paced.
Yes.
Like, especially with the whole reveal thing. It wasn't just an instant thing. It's like, no, they took their time with it.
It was as impactful as it needed to be.
I loved fucking Kogre's reaction. He's just like, oh, you fucking idiots, you ruined everything.
Well,
just Kogre turns into like an evil genie or some shit.
Kindly go fuck yourselves.
but no, even like Kogre, he's like just like a good striker shows up. It's like, oh no, all got captured. Like,
I just love how Kogre just like bolts right into the cafe at like fucking full tilt.
No, and Kogre's just like, obviously it's a fucking trap. Like, you guys shouldn't go. And Goody just goes, fuck you. I fucking hate this side of you.
It's nowhere near the first
like,
trap.
Kogre does outright say, like, maybe you should just leave him, and I'm thinking, you two were like together for forever. Why would he say that? Was he testing everyone?
Kogre is only like Kogre and Noel both acknowledge
we're in this to get the collection together and revive our scene. That's
exactly.
it.
If we die, it doesn't matter as long as we get the piece.
Yeah, we go back to like
because they said that whole no matter what,
Yeah.
but that was.
We go back to like the first couple episodes where the Lupinrangers have always been.
Well, good fucking job getting the piece while doing so.
Right? I mean, it's not like he just not like the Don just fucking got all of them and walked off.
I don't know, when I think of Danya Boone now, I just think of, like the robot mafia. The robot from Futurama.
I love when he was just like talking to Noel or whatever like that, and he just like fucking just takes his nail and just scratches across his face.
He cuts his face.
Yeah, he actually cut it pretty deep.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's half Tyrannosaurus Rex, half knife. I would assume he's very sharp.
You know what kind of disappointed me? Since Noel is not human, I was kind of expecting his blood to be a different color.
Well, no, it's like, here's something.
Although
he's gotten
beaten up before in the show, so if it was, it would have been
seen
revealed
it,
earlier.
yeah, like bruises and stuff.
Here's my new theory about the Ganglers. So you know how Danya Boone mentioned to him, it's like, you're a part of the group that fled to the other world.
Yeah.
Is Danya Boone trying to hint that they have evolved over the years, and that's why the Ganglers look like that?
I don't know if they're going that far.
Because all we saw in the beginning was just ordinary Podamen. Are Podamen just evolving into, like, generic Ganglers?
I could see that.
Yeah.
Like they're just a new evolution of their kind.
It's to symbolize like dudes in actual gangs who start as just random mooks and then they like move up in the organization.
Oh, you say it's a fucking meme where it's like level 1 crook and then they turn into a fucking level 35 boss.
Say it.
Imagine.
I wasn't thinking of that until now. Now I'm gonna be able to not think of that.
Think of the Orphanog, in a way. How they were technically the next evolution of humans.
Behold, the humble Orphanog.
Yeah. Or like the Invest from Kamen Rider Guy.
I was gonna say the Ganglers pretty much are pulling an Invest where they're invading Helheim and taking over.
Yeah, they basically just took over the world. So, holy shit. Danya Boone's the only Sentai villain to have actually conquered the world and stay with it.
And then did nothing else the rest of the show until this episode.
I did it! I conquered the world!
And that's the last thing I'm doing.
I'm bored.
No, and honestly,
I can conquer the world and then retire to a nice little cottage somewhere.
I'm gonna wake up on a farm.
What I loved
watch
about
the sunrise.
What I loved about Danya Boone the most this whole episode was that when he was like at the place where Noel was being kept,
which was the same location as fucking Ryoma's birthplace or whatever.
He was fucking intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, just standing there, standing his ground, just like fucking...
Despite being no taller than Danny fucking DeVito.
And then Zamigo even sees him. He's like, oh, he's acting like the way that he used to.
I love when, like, when they start doing stuff and Zamigo's just watching the screen just goes...
That needs,
my boss,
that needs to be a GIF.
Unmasked, and it's so dramatic that even he's just like, woo.
Can that please be a GIF of just Zamigo?
I still have a very powerful feeling that Zamigo is Danya Boone's son.
Yeah, because they have...
I talked about it last week.
Yeah, it's because they wear hats.
It's not because they wear hats, you fuck!
He called him boss.
Maybe that's just his way of trying to reject him.
No.
He considers him a boss instead of a father. You know, like my father.
If they were going to do this plot line, they would have done it episodes ago.
Also, fucking Danya Boone shut down Gauche so hard.
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
he's like, no.
Because, like, she summons the fucking, like, Franken Gangler.
I call him Collectionstein. I think I called him...
Yeah, that's what you call them.
Is it? Because I think I called him something different before.
No, you call him Collectionstein.
Yeah.
But yeah, she summons that, and then he's just like, really? You're not gonna fucking fight them with your own power? What are you, fucking pussy? And just like...
hijacks all the collection pieces.
Just, no, fuck you.
That was badass.
Yeah, it's like, he didn't even have to move.
Right?
He activated his piece. He has a collection piece that somehow, like, I think it's like a magnet or something.
That's what it seemed to be, like a piece that attracts other pieces.
You know what it is? He probably as the boss, probably holds the piece of the Lupin collection that controls all the other pieces.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus.
Or maybe he just has one that...
the main piece.
Or maybe he just has one that just does generic psychokinesis.
Also a thing, but I think it would be cooler if just
the head of
one
Lupin
he kept for him.
The head of Lupin!
It's just Lupin's fucking head!
Oh, no!
I can almost imagine that. Almost.
Right?
Just see, Noel opens the safe. Lupin, there you are!
No, you know what it is? It's Lupin's head, but, like, unconverted into, like, a fucking ranger helmet and repainted.
It's the fucking, it's the Ted Soder. It just starts its face.
This is the question. My thing is, I think it would be really cool if it was just as the boss, he kept the one piece that had some level of control over other pieces. But at the same time here, what would it be? Just the fact that all of the Lupin collection pieces are weapons and morphers from other Sentai shows, like repainted. What item would it be?
Everyone's your henchman.
They never
A Kamen Rider belt.
device.
No, the football.
Oh god!
The Go Ranger football.
Alright, I'll be right back.
It's just a Sentai action figure. SH Figure Arts Kamen Rider Laser X!
It was the iceberg all along.
Ooh, Kage X in our chat says it could be a Ranger key.
No.
Oh, it might be.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I mean, they already did the mobile rates.
It's a Shotaro Ishinomori wig.
Oh, no.
No, it's a repainted Lupin Gunner. So then, yeah, so like it's great when like the Lupins decide like they're gonna go rescue Noah, because like Toma just goes up to Kogure and just like, well, technically they have some collection pieces we haven't collected yet.
Gotta go take them.
Yeah, and like Gauche just being like a fucking bitch, just be like, I'm gonna broadcast the world's death live!
Yeah, they fucking crucify him and plan to execute him on
that's just the way they
show.
That's the thing in Japan.
Yeah, and then they like live stream it on the internet and have this like weird stream of it, and I'm just thinking like most of the civilians who see this aren't gonna care about like.
Well, I mean, they know that he's around being one of the global police. And the story about him being Lupin X was in the newspaper when he showed up.
Also, I still love that Sakia
I mean,
was
I
like...
would care, but I feel like a lot of people unfortunately wouldn't.
I still like though that like Sakia was trying to like deny that they were the Juror crew was the Lupins, and just like Hilltop's like, Sakia, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
They're obviously the Lupins.
I like what people are saying in our chat. Maybe the Master Collection piece is another VS changer, and he'll turn into Lupin Black and Patron minus Ichigo.
No, it's not happening.
That would be fucking awesome!
That would be awesome, but it's not gonna fucking happen.
I feel like if it does happen, we'll see scans of it very soon. Because if not, those are completely wasted sounds.
I know. They're so cool. I want them. Oh, well.
But yeah, so the Lupins are like, fuck you, we gotta take back Saba. Because the Blade collection piece is goddamn Saba.
Yep.
Blaze is saying we didn't get scans of Dr. Mighty because there was no Dr. Mighty form.
Yeah, it was just a virus cleanser.
Yeah. So they show up at Ryoma's orphanage lab, whatever you want to call that location, and Dawn's like, well, if you want to save him, take off your mask and fight like real men. And they acquiesce. Weird.
Yeah, like
they would have like decided to go, fuck you, and tried to take him back anyway.
Nope. So good on them for actually revealing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And just see Sakia was
Sakia destroyed. He's just sitting there like, I have no idea how to talk to you right now.
Yeah, like, no, it's
oh.
amazing how, like, just silent he is for pretty much the rest of the episode.
And just
He's
silently
absolutely
hands
devastated
her the
by
fucking PS vehicle. Here, you'll need this sort of thing.
Just still staring, like, at the monster, and it's like, wow.
I feel like he knew, but he didn't want to believe it.
Oh, for sure.
No, that's what it was. It was deniability. Like, he just denial. Yeah, he was just in denial. He knew it was true, but he didn't want to believe it because he just he cares about Umiko so much. So
after John Yaboon steals Collection Stein and Gauche's pieces and fucks off and leaves them to fight on their own, the Paddles decide to focus on the problem at hand instead of dwelling on, oh my god, it's the Jar dudes. Which is admirable. I'm surprised that they weren't like, no, we're gonna arrest you now. Fuck those guys.
They do this awesome fucking plan where they go Patron Hugo and then as they're jumping down, they split back into the three of them.
That's some fucking proper tanking there.
Yeah, no, it was great, and I like that Keiichiro was the one who took the hit too.
See, you say for once, Blaze, but at the same time, No, this is one of those moments where, especially with the gold safe, gold safe ganglers. No, they've been pretty. No, we need to team up on this for most of them.
That's why we've had clusterfuck Kaiser the number of times we have.
So this is just we have another one of like the most powerful ganglers. It's like one of the most powerful ganglers is here. Let's just skip to this part where we ask for their help.
But yeah, we get both Super Lupins, Patranger goes strong, and they fire all of the things. And then Gauche pulls a move I don't think anyone saw coming. She rips out her own safe and puts it in the collection stein. And then fucking dies.
Yeah, she kills herself.
Because
I
she
guess they
ripped
need
out
their
her
safes
own
to
heart.
live, yeah.
I mean, that's the part. That is literally the only remaining part when they blow up,
When they
and
blow
the part
up,
they
yeah.
get revived from. So I've
that
always
makes
just
sense, but it
assumed
also
that's their
somehow
core.
never really occurred to me until now.
Yeah, I just always figured that's their core. That's what makes them them.
And now we have proof of that.
Yeah.
But Jesus!
Yeah.
What a way to go.
What a way to Gauche.
Ha! Nice.
Oh no.
You know what? There's the title.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't feel like I could call it.
She didn't get to revive her own safe.
She was no longer safe.
I'm sorry. Nothing beats the just Naria didn't get to finger her own slot joke. That's still one of my favorite jokes I've ever made.
But yeah, so I don't even know why she did that, because even though Collection Stein gets a gold safe, it literally does not power him up at all.
It goes down like a bitch. Well, there's the thing.
It was so fast.
She literally did not know what would happen because it's never been done before.
Also,
Long story short, it didn't go the way she hoped.
Yeah.
Also, Lynn, want to be a gangler? Raise your hand. Freaking the way that Ghost was fighting, I was like, somebody add repulsor ray sound effects. Like,
I love that fucking like red hot charge beam attack she did.
She ended up like in the middle of the fight. She had this weird like moaning noise, and I was thinking like, yeah, I guess they had to go there.
Yeah.
Also, I know that it's because of the show and like its consistencies, but all I could think, whatever her knife showed up, was, wow, that knife is really blunt.
Yeah.
It's the
That is
roundest
one
knife.
big floppy and scalpel knife.
Don't face your sentences.
But yeah. So they summon the Megazords, use Dick Gun Blast and Victory Striker, and finish off Collection Stein, whatever. And it's funny because the Lupins are like, well, time to leave and move away forever. So you see all the Dial Fighters flying away, and the funniest part ever is that Trigger Machine Splash is just hanging onto the bottom of the Magic Dial Fighter with its ladder.
oh no, the funniest thing was seeing freaking Noel's train just fly, and I'm like as I'm watching the episode, I'm like, of course the train flies.
Bullshit!
Trains can fly.
When I see a train zord fly.
But yeah, just what Umika when she revealed when they revealed themselves, Umika went to
When she took off her tiny hat.
But just Sakia did not even talk to her.
Nope.
He was broken.
No, and then
you know you're fucked when Sakuya don't talk to you.
And then
But it was depressing. It was sad.
Yeah. And you just see him like collapse on the ground, and he's just like he's so upset.
The girl that the
girl he has a thing
the girl
for.
next door ended up being one of the people that his show hates.
Also, as was pointed out earlier in the audience chat, Sakuya has literally been shooting at the girl he has a thing for with intent to kill multiple times over the course of the show.
I was about to make the joke.
He's probably not feeling great about himself right now.
Just Keiichiro goes up to Sakuya. It's like, hey, I know you're upset, buddy, about like Umika ending up being Lupio. No, I'm upset that I've been getting my ass kicked by a girl.
I'm sure
that's Umika.
I'm sure he knew Lupin Yellow was a woman.
If anything, I just feel like Saki is going to.
Yeah, she has a female voice still. In fact, exactly Umika's voice.
No, they were filtered.
They've literally seen them outside of their ranger suits in their thief costumes before.
Yeah, but the thing with that is there was one episode where they explicitly stated that their masks have an actual some sort of identity masking technology to them. That's why we stopped questioning that.
Somebody sent me a screenshot.
Did it have a voice modification thing?
Ay caramba!
Ay caramba! Activate interrogation mode. What's with that voice? This is my normal voice.
We call it the Christian Bale effect.
So yeah, so this was like a really good episode. I think the Lupins revealing themselves was really well done.
Absolutely masterful.
It's now the start of the end. We have come to the truth.
We have reached Lupinranger endgame.
We have now entered the truth. Now we need to go through acceptance.
Are you making a tribe reference?
No, just like everyone now knows who the Lupinrangers are.
Oh.
We now have to accept that.
Okay.
They know, and the world knows.
We know. You know.
I know. So next week, Don Yaboon's just finally like, bug it.
Don Yaboon gets out of his goddamn chair.
Sorry,
the third time in the show.
Sorry, I was out of the room for a bit. I just want to quickly mention a few other things. The fight with Gauche, like both the Patranger and Lupinrangers, loved it.
They were cool. She went out like a bitch.
Yep. The new Megazord, like that Megazord fight.
She went out like a wrecking Gauche. I don't know. It's not as good as your parody songs of Disney movies.
Number 2, the Megazord fight with like the Weasel
Collectionstein.
Yeah, with Collectionstein. I noticed that it was filmed a lot differently than every other Megazord fight. Now I'm thinking, is this how we're gonna see Megazord fights from now on? Just green screen and like having buildings like around the same height as Megazords?
This fight is the least important scene in the whole fucking episode.
It was no, but I did like the one part where you literally have Collectionstein and Lupin Kaiser fighting with the from the Patranger's point of view down below, with all the shit flying overhead.
But like, you know what? Just if you want to update the Megazord fights for modern day and just use green screens, I'm down.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather accept green screen set than green screen Megazord.
Next Megazord, green screeno.
Damn it! All right. Number 3. Just
rule number 3.
Like Ghost dying. I was like, oh wow, she's actually dead. I thought she was gonna transport out of there. It's like, nope, she
did.
She ripped out her own heart and implanted it in Collectionstein.
Shot her in the heart, and you're too late.
Not really.
You give love a bad name.
Not really.
What else was there? Aside from the Sakya, Megazord, and Ghost stuff. Don Yaboon, he was pretty cool this episode.
No, I loved it. He was terrifying.
Yeah, he's actually being serious now. And even Zamigo notices that. He's like, oh.
With Gauche, she was just like, what? Why would you do that? I mean, I've been letting you do whatever the fuck you want this entire show. Guess what? I'm doing what I want now. Later, bitch.
He's in my favorite form. Out of his chair form.
How can you lead somebody like him? He doesn't even get out of his chair. Stands up, kills the guy. Anyone
What is it with
want to make that
villains
remark?
in Sentai shows getting out of their chairs?
Like Guinness.
Yeah,
Guinness
that's what I was
the
thinking.
chair.
Guinness was the chair, you're right.
Yeah, that was a good point, because when...
I'm gonna defeat you without getting out of my chair. Chair sprouts
I
legs.
can never remember that general's name now. The one that tried to portray
Kubar.
Yeah, Kubar. When Kubar tried to portray Genis.
Shit!
No, what did Genis do? Transform into a new powerful form. And just...
wrecked his shit.
Like, Kubar was just scared. He was scared for his life.
Yep.
And he's like, get him! Kill him!
Oh, shit! He's out of his chair!
like, you felt fear in his voice. It was just like, fucking kill him!
Nanto!
This is not going the way I intended.
Fuck!
Kumar! Corner pocket! Yes, okay.
Yeah. Solid 10 out of 10 episode.
Love it. Time for featured topic!
Featured topic.
I was looking for a special screen.
I didn't have time to throw it together. So, give us a little intro to what we've watched this week.
This was really interesting.
It was the career of Shotaro Ishinomori from when he started as Tezuka's assistant to when he first invented like the big hit that he is known for us, Kamen Rider.
Well, great future topic. Good night, everybody.
Yes.
You know what's funny? Throughout most of the movie, I thought he looked a lot like a younger version of Soichi from Build. Just his just the way he conducted himself and the style of his clothes.
I just find it interesting that the movie focused a lot about his sister.
Oh yeah.
His sister with the incurable cough of death.
Yeah. Well, that's just the
she
thing.
had asthma.
Yeah, like severe asthma.
So do I. I'm not coughing all the
Well,
fucking
this
time.
was back in the day.
50s.
Yeah, they didn't have any kind of treatment for it. I actually have mild asthma as well, and if at one point my throat closed, but if I don't, I have an emergency inhaler and stuff like that. But back then they didn't have anything like that.
You could die.
But yeah, so like I liked that like at some point like he gets like recruited by like a bunch of these like executives or whatever like that who are like working for Tezuka, and they're like, yeah, he ran off, which like, okay, Gar, I need you to confirm this for us or not. When they said there was running off, did it just mean he actually like ran away, or was it he just kind of grew tired of working on this project and so he's just like, no, I'm not interested in doing it.
When they said that the deadline was coming up and Tezuka ran away, and they literally said they were forming a search party.
He ran away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like he actually.
Manga artist deadlines are notoriously hard.
You mind repeating that because Ichi interrupted you.
Manga artist deadlines are notoriously hard to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes back twice and apologizes.
Oh yeah. When Tezuka showed up in the actual special, and like he turns around like, Tezuka!
Was that actual Tezuka?
He's fucking dead.
I don't know.
He's dead.
I mean, so is Ishinomori. Brought him back.
So is Ishinomori. So is everyone mentioned.
Everyone is dead.
Is that the actual father of Astro Boy?
Was that actual Astro Boy?
I was waiting for that. What's it?
No, and what's great is like Ishinomori is just like, yeah, okay, I'll do it, whatever. And they're like, oh, thank fucking God! All right, thank God, thank God.
By the way,
so then like
before we get into that more, I was really surprised to find out that Shotaro Ishinomori is actually his pen name.
Yep.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Named after like the train station or the city he was growing up.
The town he lived in.
Yeah, the town.
Or
although
the village.
they said it was Miyagi or something, wasn't it? I think Ishinomori was the train station.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because they said he was going back and forth between
and then,
Tokyo
like, it's
and
funny
Miyagi.
How like other people kept calling him
Ishimori,
and
Yeah,
he's like,
Ishimori.
and then he just stopped. Like,
He just stopped giving a fuck.
It's Ishinomori.
Yeah. Like even when other people were saying it to his sister, she didn't correct them, which was weird.
So I liked that like so he works on
If
it.
people make a mistake enough times, you're gonna just let them.
Hey, Gare.
I disagree because people keep calling our house the lair, and I keep insisting it's the compound.
It's the lair.
Lair 3.
I thought it was the lair.
You know what?
It's not the lair because it's not in a goddamn basement.
You know what, Ichi, in your new apartment, you can call that the compound. There you go. Anyways, so what I was trying to say was that I like that like one of the executives like comes in later and he's like, hey, why the fuck are you sleeping? Like you're supposed to be finished. Oh, I'm done,
bitch.
What? And he checks and he's like, this is fucking perfect. Wow, he's backwards. Wait, did you just draw Astro Boy on the panels? Yeah.
I had time.
Welcome.
What the fuck?
Welcome to assistants.
Yeah.
Manga artist assistants are very much capable of completely reproducing their boss's art because they do it frequently. The whole point of their job is they need to be able to fill in if the actual manga artist isn't capable of finishing all of the drawings on his own.
Because he's on a bender.
No!
It's the same reason why a lot of people say that Fairy Tail and One Piece have very similar art styles. Because they both trained under the same guy.
But it seems that Ishinomori's, like, this movie was kind of like the stereotypical, just like, you know, oh, he, like, got really inspired to be something, and then, you know, his parents don't approve of it, and they think he's wasting his time, and then he decides, oh, I'm gonna go to the big city, and I'll make a big name for myself.
I mean, that happened a lot in real life, too.
Like, no, I'm not saying that's bad because it's that generic plot point, I'm just saying that's what it is.
So
first off, it wasn't both his parents; it was just his dad.
okay.
His mom wasn't exactly
his mom was
supportive.
kind of being like, "You should stop this because you're pissing
Every
off your father."
time she came in the room, she's like, "Your father wants to see you," and he's pissed.
He's a housewife.
I know.
Also, I know the dad. I know the dad.
She couldn't defy him.
The dad, like you recognize.
I recognize him from something.
To me, he kind of looked like Gauche.
I tried looking up the cast of this movie. I can't find this movie anywhere on the internet. It's fucking annoying.
Well, no, because it's not an actual movie. It was just a TV special.
It was a documentary.
Okay.
Finding the actual video was a pain in the ass too.
Yes, it was.
I'm just semi-surprised it was so hard for you guys to get it yesterday. Because Gar sent me the fucking link to the torrent yesterday afternoon, and it took a bit, but it was done downloading, and it was the right version.
Maybe that's because we seeded it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, I never knew that Ishinomori's dad was really negative about like him pursuing work, or at least like being an artist.
Because to him, like he's from a different era, so like to him, manga would just look like children's stuff and a waste of time.
The father of an artist in the 50s.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much as expected. Especially since they explicitly stated that manga wasn't really accepted by adults yet.
That's why I like that later on in the special, like, he's like, yeah, I even branched out and made, like, manga for, like, adults to understand. And you just see the father pick up and he just reads it. He's like, oh, are you liking that? I'm gonna take this.
Give it to everyone on our street.
Buy all the copies.
And then the mom buys like 10 copies.
Yeah, and just the Sora was like, okay. So that was cool that like the father at some point like finally was
supportive.
Like, he's like,
my son's actually being successful in what he's doing. Okay, maybe there's something to this.
Now that he's a success, I accept him.
Also, it sucks that Ishinomori was almost kind of one of those like neglecting father/husbands types.
I just love the
focused on his work. He just
that's every creator ever.
I just think it's so hilarious how the fact that he met someone, married them, had 2 children was such a fucking footnote in the plot of the movie.
Well, it wasn't important.
Well, because it was about how he created heroes, I guess.
It was about his career.
I know.
Yeah, they
kind
of
should
just
still
like
be pretty important, shouldn't they?
Well, here's the other thing as well. We may just not have actual documentation on this.
Yeah.
Like, remember, everyone that's in this movie is dead. Like, actually dead.
Even the people who made it.
And it's like, like Ishinomori's kids may still be alive. But that's a
But
huge
if you
assumption
neglected
that
them so much, you probably don't want to be part of the movie.
I mean, he himself only passed away in, like, early 2000s.
1998.
So. Yeah?
January 28th.
Oh, okay.
1998.
What's really interesting about the movie is as we see him move from place to place and hone his craft, we see the people he makes friends with who also are famous manga artists.
Mm-hmm. The biggest one that I recognized was actually his best friend.
Akatsuka?
Yeah. Which he made Otsumatsu-san.
Yeah.
Which that's gotten big since the reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what they are because there was that promotion thing we talked about.
Considering I missed most of the beginning of the movie because somebody watched it before I got here.
We assumed you were watching it on your own.
Anyways, beyond that, was there ever any mention, like, early on in the movie of, like, his relationship with Nagai?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Like, I had always heard they were friends.
They only mentioned Tezuka.
No. Tezuka and, like, a few handful of other people.
But they did not mention the guy once.
Okay.
Not by name.
I really hated at one point, like, there was this other, like, kind of girl that, like, joined, like, their little...
Oh, Mizuno?
The Tokyo So.
Yeah, we got to see Tokyo So. The inspiration for Tokyo Sogo.
For Tokyo Sogo's name, yeah.
Yeah. Did you not notice that?
But anyway, so there's, like, this
Tokyo
chick,
So was the apartment building he lived in with the other manga artists.
I heard Raven say Get Out.
No. I just said the house.
Oh, the house.
So like, there's this chick, whatever, that joins them, and, like, I guess she became, like, a famous manga artist for, like, girl manga or something like that. But, like, she comes in or whatever in this room, and she's like, alright, guys, I'm ready to start the thing. They're, like, blasting music. They're like, what? Sorry, we can't hear you. I said, I'm ready to start the... Oh, fuck off, guys. And they're like, we're just fucking with you. Choose whatever song you want.
And then they mentioned that she was one of the rare women to wear jeans, and apparently the term for jeans in Japanese is jipants.
Jipants.
Funniest scene though in this movie was probably when Ishinomori, Yoshie, Ishinomori's sister shows up. What does she find her brother doing?
Naked in a tub.
Naked in a tub with Tezuka.
No, with Akatsuka.
And just later on, he just runs out to the other guys after like they finish playing baseball or something. He's like, guys, I'm in love, and you're all gonna be in love too. Why the fuck? It's Ishinomori's sister.
I'm in love with Ishimori's hot as fuck sister.
They all fucking swoon over her like the whole time she's there, and you just see like Ishinomori just like kind of laughing with them, and it's like, guys, fuck off.
I'd like to.
You want to know the funniest thing?
Really, no.
No. You want to know the funniest thing of all? Huh? That's you two and my sister.
Not inaccurate. Although I am dating someone now.
I've been dating someone.
You're dating Ishinomori's sister?
No. No, me and you should just think Gar's sister's attractive. Anyways. Moving on. But yeah, but it gets really sad at one point where like his sister like gets like really really sick, and then like
because this putrid Tokyo air.
They bring her to the hospital, and it's like, okay, the medicine's calming her down for now, and she's like, okay, and so like he decides, okay, like she's fine for now. Hey guys, I'm sorry for like getting you involved in this. Like let's go see a movie. So he goes to see a movie, and then he comes back.
Before that, we get to that part. Ishinomori is narrating this retelling of his life, and as he's walking out of the hospital to go to the movie, he starts narrating, no, turn back, and that was when I knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. So you go...
Well, even before then, he starts narrating.
It was going to turn into Final Destination
with
Ishinomori.
But even before that, he starts narrating about, some people say, like, when your childhood comes to an end. And then, like, it starts to lead into, like...
I didn't think from that line it was talking about his sister. I thought it was, like, maybe something bad happened with his career.
But then it's like, as they get home from the theater, everything just went to slow... Like, everything just slowed down for him.
Oh, and just so much to the point where, like he sees her, and then he's like, oh...
Wrong room.
I'm sorry, I picked the wrong room. And he's just trying to deny that his sister's dead, and he's just looking everywhere. And I was just like, oh
so
man.
Sad. And oh my god, just seeing her in the bed with the sheet over her head was just like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
They actually went there, and it was actually heartbreaking.
She was 23.
A day before her birthday.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, that's how much medical technology has advanced in just those short years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad thinking about how many people could have been. I'm sorry. It's silly to say how many people could have been.
No, it's fine. Because it's true.
It was depressing. It was honestly different because like he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I have the wrong room. And
it just goes banging on every door.
And the nurse is just like, oh, sir. Like,
by the way, that fucking nurse in that hospital was so rude. She like interrupted him a bunch of times and said completely unnecessary things.
Well, she was trying to make sure he was understanding like the situation that was just happened. So, but anyway, so then Ishinomori or whatever, he gets like so depressed that he just like kind of just like he realizes like every time I'm drawing something, it's tearing me apart because I just keep thinking about her, and like
because you draw for her.
Yeah, he did it for her. And so then he just decides, you know what? No, I'm going to fucking travel the world, like get my mind off of things. And he does. For several years, he travels around the world. Comes back and then like...
He goes to 20 different cities.
Yeah.
Across the world.
Egypt.
San Francisco. So then he comes back and then like his friend or whatever, best friend's just like... He's like, you gotta stop being sad, man. And
I just love that when he comes back, like, he's not even like, oh my god, you're back! He just comes in, like
pretending to be old, like,
it's been 20 long years!
Because he writes gag manga.
Yeah, no, I got it. I love it. It's so cute. He was my favorite this whole movie.
He's like, oh man, you're great. I got a bigger room. I'm like, oh hey, so did I today.
Yeah.
But then, like, Ishinomori leaves again, then it's like... At the bus stop. I love you. Everyone just turns their head.
I love you manga. I love your manga.
No, and then he fucking throws a suitcase.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they chased each other to the bridge, and like you see them wrestling over his luggage, and I immediately called it. He's gonna fucking throw his suitcase off the bridge, isn't he? Yike!
For dramatic purposes.
And then he fucking throws it over, and I'm just like, well, someone's gotta go get it.
And then, like, he's about to throw Ishinomori in, like, but he doesn't.
It's like when Ron Burgundy's dog gets thrown into the river.
Oh
no.
Yeah.
But then he's like, what are you doing? He's like, were you angry at me? Yeah. Are you
And
still
then at
sad?
the end, the suitcase comes back and saves everyone.
And then Ishinomori learns how to multi-class emotions.
Well, not that, but just, listen. Yes, it's sad that your sister's gone. Yes, you can always be sad. But you gotta understand there's a time and place.
No, it's not that. It's like, you can be sad, but you can also be other emotions too. You can be angry, you can be happy. So you don't have to only be sad.
Yeah.
And it's a good message.
Yeah. Because Ishinomori even mentions, it's like, everywhere I went, I still just thought of her.
And rightly so.
And then eventually he just realizes he's like, I shouldn't be drawing for my sister. I should be drawing for the people, my readers, people who read my work.
I have fans? Holy fuck!
And then he created one of his biggest works. Raven, do you know what it is?
Which part? Cyborg?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cyborg 009.
Yeah, that was cool to see the origin of. It looks really interesting.
Yeah, he's like, wait, men count on women, a woman, and then babies can join too.
Fuck it, baby.
Fuck it, psychic baby.
I'm like, what am I looking at? The cast of Persona?
You have not seen enough of that.
I need to. No, apparently there's a 2012 film. I'm actually very curious to watch that film.
I watched it with Dave. It's actually pretty good.
Okay. We'll watch it.
Speaking of movies, Raven, that Mazinger movie is coming out next month on Blu-ray.
Cool.
Oh, Infinity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it already. It's neat.
Oh.
Cool.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It's the one with that white ass poster we got forever ago.
So then this is funny. So like he's trying to get like inspiration for something, and then he like remembers he has like a copy of Life magazine, even though it says Leaf. Leaf.
I guess.
And then he just turns it over, and it just has an advertisement for coffee, and it says, "Coffee is tasty, very, very delicious. I can go many times. It'd be better to drink with important people."
Although his hand covers with, so it looks like it says, "It would be better to drink important people."
I don't know.
I got
it makes me think of that one English.com thing. I'm gonna look it up.
He can go many times.
So yeah, then he goes to a couple of TV executives just like approach him for helping them like make a show.
By the way, before we get to that, I thought it was funny when he was designing Cyborg 009, just like
this.
People from all over, 9 men and women. Did Ishinomori create the Q Rangers?
I mean, Q Rangers could be a reference.
I wonder why coffee tastes so good when you're naked with your family. Oh no! And the apostrophe's in the wrong place.
So one of the TV executives, played by fucking Kamen Rider Snipe,
right?
Actually, he's Hayato from Ultraman X.
My apologies.
It was really weird to watch him pitch Kamen Rider to a Kamen Rider.
No, it was odd how they mentioned Ultraman to an Ultraman actor.
We need you to create a manga that will beat Ultraman.
And Garcia's sitting there like, ha!
Do it.
We need a new character. Like, we need a new show.
So of course he proposes to them Skullman, but then they're like, no, it's not what we're looking for.
I just love the drawing of Skullman because like you see him zoom in on it, and my immediate reaction was, yeah.
So then like he like thinks about so he has like he makes a bunch of other drawings, and then like his son interrupts or whatever like that. He's
whose name is Joe.
And then so probably that's where they got fucking Shigeru Joe from.
Also Joe Odagiri.
Yeah. So then like he asks his son, he's like, no, come in. Which one do you think looks good that you'd consider to be a hero? And he looks over at
the
original Kamen Rider design. He's like, that one's like the grasshopper. What about the Kabuto beetle? The
Kuwagata. And the Kuwagata looks like goddamn Darth Vader.
Yeah.
They'll use them later.
Oh god, It's Narukami from Persona 4 as a baby!
And his psychic powers. And speaks to everyone telepathically.
Oh no!
Well,
so cool.
welcome to what I was talking about.
Psychic babies!
Psychic baby.
Fucking babies! 400 babies!
Well, yeah, and Android, the Russian one, the,
001.
I think his name is actually,
Ivan.
Ivan Whiskey is his name.
Yep.
Ivan
Whiskey?
You are right.
Yes, and he doesn't usually have eyes. I don't know why he has eyes in this picture.
One of the newer movies, he kind of opened them a good amount.
He usually has,
Kaguya, I said he looks like...
Yeah, a lot of the old series has him, sleeping pretty well.
I mean, the original also had a guy who was, a super, stereotypical black person in it.
Yes, the African one.
Oh, no.
So then,
But yeah,
he had, a
from
really
all
unfortunate
over
name, too.
God.
I forget what it is, though.
But yeah, Kaguya in our chat is
Also,
like the
the
baby
guy
looks...
from England is literally named Great Britain.
Yep.
Oh, no.
I need to watch this.
yeah, right?
I need to read
Also,
this.
I need to absorb
Cyborg 002
this.
has an impressive nose.
Yes, he does.
But yeah, Kaguya in our chat is saying the baby looks like the Persona 4 protagonist. That's what I was saying earlier. It's baby Narukami.
So if you notice when you're watching this, is that a big thing that keeps a little hint that keeps showing up during the special is wind. Constant wind blowing through his little drawing room.
Because any
God!
Oh my God! It's Billiam from Parody Rangers.
Except in the new shows and stuff, apparently they've changed it so he just looks normal.
Oh my God! It's Brendan Small from Home Movies.
Grew up.
This is what he looks like in the new one, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Now somebody else
Not
has a
even the
nose.
same character.
That's the new Archie Comics version.
So
That's Riverdale.
he gets inspired by the wind, and he brings the concept of the belt to the execs, and it's isn't a belt transforming kind of plane? He's like, no. So and then he he describes about Shocker and stuff like that, and they're like, no, but we want a hero. It's that's the thing though. He starts off as a pawn for evil, but then finds his own sense of justice, and they're like,
Print that shit.
All right, we'll try it, and then we just get the Kamen Rider theme song, and it just becomes a massive hit.
Yeah, but
It was
there's
so
a whole
cool.
bigger meaning to the whole wind concept, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's because the wind is
never
always
changes.
there.
It's always there, never changes.
Wind.
It's always been
Unless
never
Mary
changes.
Poppins is around.
Is it kind of odd that I honestly agree with him with that?
Sure.
There are some, even I'll admit, there are times when, just last month, I was handing in my paperwork. For taxes and such, in which I'm just walking down the street. It's a nice day out. Gust of wind hits me. Just instantly, good memories came to me.
Oh.
Again, the wind, like he said, the wind never changes, but it's you get that feeling.
What was that?
Of
the wind.
Of good times.
Also, he
and also times that blow.
he finds the copy of the original, the first manga that his sister got for him, and then he found a letter in it with 200 yen or
$200 equivalent. In
yeah,
yen.
$200.
20,000 yen.
Yeah, 20,000 yen. And
Sweet,
reads
200.
this very sweet letter from his sister, going
Which timeline did you go through? Which ending are you at?
Oh no!
Oh no! Is that the? Oh.
That's Cyborg 008.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just looked up his name.
I forgot his name too, so I actually
Is it bad that when I saw the sketches of all the cyborgs in the movie, I saw this guy with the big lips and immediately knew what was going on?
Well, they kind of fixed him for later stuff.
Oh,
I fucking hope so.
They did. Yeah,
oh, that's cool.
He looks
I like his blonde hair, actually.
It's Professor Kukui!
No.
And then later he ended up looking not like he's actually a black person, but like he's a person who got ash on them.
Oh, that's cool. He
that
looks like this art looks like he's right out of Captain Planet.
I'm sorry. I like the original
Apparently that's
designs
from
a
this
lot more.
2016 thing. I don't know. I'm not actually that familiar with Cyborg 009.
It's they look more creative back in the day.
I watched a little bit of the show, but
That looks awesome.
Yeah, and there's just the whole group.
I love the
from
uniforms.
one of the newer movies.
No, you just have the baby.
Yeah,
They're the baby.
It's like a marching band.
You mentioned the the guy with the nose getting his nose reduced, but somebody else has a nose now.
Oh.
Wait, they gave someone else a nose?
Look at the third one in on the picture I posted.
Oh, yeah.
He got a nice bit of a schnoz there.
Yeah, but I mean, he always looked like that.
Yeah,
Which guy are we
that's what,
talking about?
This guy.
Short guy.
So anyways, and then we get to what I think was the best scene in the whole special
Fuck,
was
of course.
he takes his kids to see a recording of an episode of Kamen Rider.
Sorry for the tangent. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Welcome to Tangent Ranger.
And then, like, I think, well, no, I'm getting to the best part now. So then one of the actors who played one of, like, the Shocker troops, like, goes up to the kid and he's just like, "Ooh, Shocker's evil, you shouldn't follow them, you, like, good kids follow Rider." And he's like, "No, I actually like Shocker." And he's like, "You shouldn't like Shocker? That means you're a bad boy." He's like, "No, Shockers are heroes too. They try really hard to do what they do."
They may suck ass and be lame as hell, but they try their best.
And then he's like,
Good point.
"You're a good boy."
Did you not read my dad's original work?
And then just
You fucking
no,
bleed.
and I can say just Ishinomori looks at his son. And he's like, "You read my work. You understand me. Thank you." He's shaking him.
He read my cliff notes.
So then they look over, and there's just fucking
Fujioka.
Takashiaga.
Fucking Hiroshi Fujioka's is there.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
And I'm like, wasn't his hair like longer?
Not at that point,
Yeah, Raven was telling me, he's like, no, it was short.
Depends what episode they were filming.
right?
If they wanted consistency, old Kamen Rider, they never get right. Oh, 1971. It's Ichigo and Nigo.
I mean, it was the first
But
show.
only Nigo
So
should
then-
be there because Ichigo's around the world.
So then-
also, Shocker Grunt shouldn't look like that.
Yep.
Because that's from the Mexican.
That's kind of why I'm afraid to go any further into the Ichigo series on Castranger, because we will fucking tear it apart.
I want to watch more Ichigo.
I do.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
All
if we sat down.
98
Oh
episodes.
god.
So then we
Then VR troopers.
we get the opening shot again where like his son like just finished reading like a volume of Kamen Rider and he goes to ask dad. So I like in the opening shot it shows him shows him from behind or whatever like that and he asks like his son's
it's on the shelf,
Dad,
go
where's
get
the
it."
next volume? And it looks like he just kind of doesn't care because he's focusing on his work. He just goes that way. But then when we see the shot again, it's from Ishinomori's point of view and it shows that he's like really happy just being like, "Oh, it's over there.
It's over there. Go get him,
It's over there,
sport."
son." And I'm like, "Aw." But I will say, 0 out of 10, no poofy hair.
We saw his poofy hair in the end.
Oh,
No, but
Yeah.
the character didn't have the poofy.
That's because he wasn't that old.
Oh, also,
he didn't get.
He didn't do that
not-
until he was
I know.
older.
Yeah,
no, I know.
like not
His
until,
hair got
like,
poofier with
late
age.
80s.
Yeah,
was
I know.
when
I
he
know.
kinda got-
I know. I was making a joke, guys, because
And
that's how
no,
we know
no,
him for his
no,
hair and
they-
his shades.
They did not add in Ishinomori's cameo from Shin in this movie.
But it was really funny that, like, in his younger self, he tried to, like, do the whole beret thing, and then he saw, like, 4 other, like, manga artists with berets. He's like, well, can't do that.
Well, berets aren't cool anymore.
Not that. It's because they all like Tezuka, and that's Tezuka's thing.
Yeah.
And so he's just like,
It's with
I'm
the
just gonna-
beret,
I'm
so he's
gonna-
just like takes it off.
I thought it was more a French thing.
That's probably where Tezuka
It
got it
was, but
from.
it's also an artist thing,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I liked how in the beginning how he mentions when he was in school he did like a ton of stuff. I would go.
I'd go to my junior. I'd be in my junior uniform and just go to the movies.
Yeah, I would be in my gi. I would be in my gi.
I did all of the things.
And then there's
all of the
there was the
clubs.
shot where he's like biking down like a path and he has like a magazine and he's like,
Because he's happy.
Wouldn't you be excited too if you found out one of your works got published?
That's true. I would be.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would. The energy would be a little bit overwhelming.
I mean, I've designed a logo that's been on a published novel.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But hands
Our friend
down-
Savage Caster has a published novel, and I designed a logo for his publishing company.
Wait, Savage has a novel?
Yeah.
but
Multiple at this point, actually.
But hands
That's
down,
awesome, and that's awesome that your logo's on it. Sorry for the tangent again, but that is awesome.
Tangent Ride.
hands down, the best scene in the movie is when one of Tezuka's assistants show up again.
Yeah.
And it's like, we need you to fill in for Tezuka. He ran off again. So you see the
that Tezuka.
Just sitting around thinking of ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Just, you see the like the clock's just going on in the background. Fuck this clock!
And he fucking yeets the clock out the window.
Fuck!
And then I love it when Akatsuka, after like the 4th time, he leans up and is like, wow, this is good training for my abs.
As they're all sleeping, Tezuka shows up, takes his work.
No, this is just like, do you want to wake them? No, that's fine.
Don't wake manga.
It's like, wait.
No, but the weird part is
did that actually happen then? I mean...
Well, I mean, she would have had to... Yoshie was the one who saw him, and she would have told him about it.
But Ishinomori mentioned that she never mentioned it.
I don't know. But my question is, like he showed up to, like, assumedly, like, you know, take the finished work, but then he looks at it and just, like, puts it back down and leaves it. So I'm like, so why did you come here then?
Probably to just check, make sure it's done.
Yeah, just gotta double check, see what it's
like. Yeah, he grabs it.
He's got people for that.
We got some work to do still.
Honestly, the funniest thing, though, is, like, he picks it up, and, like, it's just the back of it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Turns around. Ah! Tezuka, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Thought you were dead.
You lost the Rider War.
But why didn't they do a special about Tezuka?
Right?
You know, the guy that started the whole manga.
I am fucking almost certain.
There's gotta be at least
someone.
He's like the most famous manga artist of all time.
He's the guy that helped all these bastards get a job.
I love that he was, like, Ishinomori was calling him the god of manga, and then his next line was, I'm not gonna lose to the god.
But then, like, at the very end, he puts on, like, his famous shades as he's walking the kids home.
Yeah. And
it's just like, he goes and he's like, I made manga until I was the age of 60. I'm like, oh, what happened after 60? Oh, right. You
so, immediate look up, yes, there's an Osamu Tezuka documentary.
Cool.
Like this? Or, like,
not like this, but there's, like, an actual documentary on him called Osamu Tezuka, the Godfather of Manga.
Cool. Maybe we'll talk about that.
Mind sending me a link to that? I'm gonna watch it.
There's like multiple YouTube links the minute you Google it.
Send me a little linky.
So overall, this is an interesting special.
Really cute movie. Really informative. It was really nice to learn about the man who brought us one of our favorite franchises.
Thank you.
Genuinely heartbreaking at some parts. Genuinely hilarious at some parts.
It's also depressing to think that 3 days after his birthday, he passed away.
Yeah. But he left a noble legacy of entertainment that persists to this day, so I like to think that he made his mark on the world more than he might have intended.
Gar always makes the joke, though, like, what would Ishinomori think if he fucking saw, like, X8 or something?
I don't know. What do you think?
I was never thinking about this! Bug eyes! Always bugs! Always insects!
No. Fuck you, sees Kabuto. You're cool! Fuck all of you, I'm not.
Seas drive? Okay, that's not bad. Car, I like that idea.
I like where you're going with this one.
Which one are you? Oh, I'm a Are you a ladybug? Yes. I'm Kamen Rider Ladybug.
I'm Tackle 2.
Yeah, just, what's Ghost doing? He's trying to be a suck up.
His best.
And just build. Just seize the antennas. Sir, can you please stop playing with those? Ooh.
You're making dog cry.
But no, thank you so much, Ishinomori. You've made something truly special, and we all love it.
Well,
love it.
I'm gonna say you're welcome.
Thank you for giving us everything.
Well, yeah, Gar was a year old the day he died, so.
Good
job, Gar! You killed Shotaro Ishinomori!
It's up to you. You must carry on his will.
Well, I am working on a Toku-inspired miniseries.
You do that.
Woo!
Hopefully I can get it done for 2021. Well, the plan is to film it next year, and then have it released during 2021, which will be Kamen Rider's 50th anniversary.
Cool.
That's actually not that far off.
Hit me up for that. I'll give you a hand with some of the stuff if possible.
Yeah, we're all here to help however we can. I got jobs for you.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked the special.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
It's always nice to watch like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like let's dive into the history quickly. Let's take a break from all the movies, crossovers, hyper battle videos.
Let's see the guy who made this possible.
Exactly. Also, fuck, he wrote Go Ranger. He started Sentai.
Oh yeah,
right.
They went through that thing at the end, and I was like, "Oh fuck! I didn't even realize he worked on Go Ranger."
Yeah, which Go Ranger was basically just a scrapped Kamen Rider idea where there was going to be 5 riders, and it's like, no, we're not doing this.
And now we have Go Rider.
Yeah, and it's like, no, we're not doing this, and it's like, didn't you work Cyborg 009? Yeah.
Like,
Go
that
Ranger.
was actually the thing I knew that he did, and I had no idea he also created Kamen Rider.
And Kikaida.
See, it's more just, I knew about all the superhero stuff. I knew about Cyborg 009. I had no idea he worked on Go Ranger.
Yeah, well the thing is, he only worked on Go Ranger and Jacka. The 2 Sentai shows that were considered Sentai until O-Ranger.
Until after it started kicking off, and oh hey, picking up some...
Yeah, it's like, wait, you think we should add Go Ranger? Why? Oh, I don't know.
Because
color-coded suits, they fight evil. They have the word Sentai in their title?
Yeah.
Right. Literally.
Although
Sentai,
Jack didn't.
Sentai and Ranger.
Yeah.
In their title. You know what?
Although Jack didn't. It was Jack Dengeki Tai.
Well, Jack, it's like, well, they did a crossover. It's close.
Good enough!
Yeah,
But they were basically a Sentai anyway.
In my defense, I don't give that much of a shit about Super Sentai, so...
Here's the one thing that I kind of wish finally surfaced online after all these years. I wish the Go Ranger manga he actually worked on surfaced online.
That'd be cool.
I want to see what Ishinomori's idea was for Go Ranger.
Way more violence.
Oh god, one of them's losing a hand.
Fucking heads chopped off.
It's straight up Amazon's in this bitch.
Oh my god.
Isn't that how Go Ranger became a thing because Amazon's got canceled?
That's the joke!
That's like, Ishinomori, you're doing such a good job. Just do whatever you want for next season.
Amazon happens.
Okay,
not like that, not like that.
Nope, undo.
Upgrade. No, wait. Upgrade.
Fuck, go back.
No, yeah, upgrade V3. Upgrade X. Upgrade Amazon. Fuck, go back.
Do you think Ishinomori would have been proud with Amazon's?
Well, yeah, because
probably.
It's what Amazon wanted to be. Just a gory show.
Yeah. Gory in the house.
Well, anyways,
I am so sorry.
Chiku, Radio Sentai Castranger.
Title, even though I kind of like the other one better.
Alright, so next week we're actually going to do Kamen Rider Build the movie Be the One, like we promised we would. Because, God, I'm looking forward to talking about that one.
Also, leave a comment on the video of this episode on YouTube, and give us suggestions of what we should watch for Ishinomori.
And if you join our Patreon, we'll take it into much more serious consideration.
Yeah, Blaze.
I'm already going to say we already did the first handful of episodes of Kikaider, and I don't feel like jumping onto Kikaider 01 that
No, thank you. Oh my god, 01 was a fucking chore.
01 was a chore for me, and I watched the entire series.
You fucker. I do want to watch the Metalder movie, though, because the way you describe it, it sounds fucking amazing.
Well, if the cards play out right, wait until April.
Ooh!
Blaze, we're already planning to do En Film, like we weren't going to.
En Film! It's Castranger. We do stuff after they're already hyped up.
Yep.
Like Tokusatsu Gaga.
We still haven't watched that.
That is sub now. So.
We are absolutely going to watch and talk about that soon also.
Kaiju Club, except without Ultraman.
Hooray!
We'll mention Kaiju Club.
Minus Ultraman.
Hurrah! Anyways!
Thank you all for listening to Radio Sentai Castranger. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com, so anyone who wandered into our Discord server or YouTube channel, make sure to check that site out, where you can find not only links to all of our episodes, sorted by content, as in, if you want to hear what we thought about a certain episode, series, or movie, you can look at that list of what episodes and movies aired that we've talked about.
Raven, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, in another couple
see
years.
you in about 6 months.
Yeah, we'll see you when we talk about SSS Gridman's finale.
Oh yeah, that I'll be there for that one, and might be on again in the next couple weeks for reasons, but we'll see how that pans out.
For marvelous reasons.
Well, that
marvelous.
Marvelous. What are you guys talking about marvelous?
Because Sentai Special Battle, whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, Super Sentai Hero Battle?
Yeah.
No,
the special, the 4-week special.
The 4-week special going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain
excited for
Marvelous.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I'll admit, I'm gonna lose my shit with that because I'm the huge Sentai fan here.
Yeah. I'm just hyped for Ryu Soldier.
Oh! I'm the nerd. I'm the nerd that's seen 25 seasons out of the 43. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Anyways, thank you all for listening, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, do all that fun shit. Leave a comment. Hashtag comments for Lane.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we gotta bring that back.
I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
And then when this episode comes
Lane
on
feeds
YouTube,
on your
it'll be my
comments.
birthday.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah, Blaze.
It means a lot. And yeah, happy birthday, Gar. It's coming really soon.
Woo!
Yeah, Blaze, I think it's more like a blood moon.
Bloodstar?
Night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, see you later. I mean, oopla.